Alright everyone, JB here, and we are back with another Dragon Ball Legends video on the channel today. Now today we are going to be discussing my personal predictions that I think for our next monthly LFs coming next and our anniversary, which is literally 2 months away. And you know, I could be wrong, could be right about some of these things, but I'm going to throw in a lot of things that are like diverse, right? Because there's no way Legends is gonna keep buffing a feature. You know, they've been buffing a feature for literally like this past month, so I feel like they're gonna throw something else, you know, a little bit different our way. But we do also have this new Trunks and Cell as well, so I'm gonna talk about that in a different video if you're in a kid and everything. But yeah, you know, it's been about a week since we uploaded. Nothing really to say. We're just gonna continue. But if you are new around here on the channel today,
come on, bro. Let's
be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the content you see. Leave a like on the video. It is very much appreciated. Now, how we are gonna do this? Now, I've decided to dissect this into 2 different parts. Basically, meaning I'm gonna go over the monthly LFs in my opinion that they can give us, and then I'm gonna go over the units like the LFs for the Ultra, and also not Ultra, I'm sorry guys, I can't talk, but the LFs for the anniversary and also the Ultras, because we should be expecting an Ultra towards the end of the anniversary. If not, maybe they might throw it differently and give us the Ultra at the beginning of the anniversary. Don't know, but I don't think they're gonna change the format of how they did last year, where we got 2 LFs, you know, and 1 Ultra. So first things first, you know, if you just want to see where I'll talk about the anniversary, then you just skip to probably like a little bit later into the video. I'm going to talk about the monthly LFs that I feel like we don't have them in the game. You know, we don't have these guys in the game. Now the first thing we want to talk about is regen. Now let's look at the regen tag, right? So yeah, we are getting a new Cell right here. There we go. Now we are getting a new Cell. Right now, the last buffs we got to regen were Superhero Piccolo right here, and also the blue Zamasu, which I do not have. Now, besides Cell, Zamasu, you know, I want to see Legends give us an LF Super Boo or a Buhan. Now the last buff that we got for Super Boo, or even a Kid Boo, we have a Kid Boo, he did get a plat, which did help him, but I feel like it didn't help him enough, right? So this was the last guy that we got for regen. And you know, they kind of threw this guy out there to maybe, you know, make more balance for the team, but he did not last that long in the PvP meta. You know, he's not a horrible unit, but he just, yeah, he didn't last that long. You know, even if they give us a good Boo, but I feel like good Boo is more deserving of a 1% sparking in my opinion. As far as like Kid Boo, Super Boo, Buhan, I feel like those 3 right there definitely deserve an LF, which Kid Boo does have already. But Super Boo or Buhan, we don't have them. You know, I feel like it'd be a very cool thing, because think about it. They've been buffing up feature for literally this past month. We had Ultra Rose, we have the Zenkai for the Trunks and Mai. Zamasu is part of future, so he, you know, he's part of that as well. And then we're having these 2 new units come in, this Trunks and this Cell, which Cell is part of future and regeneration. So maybe this is opening something up later down the line for us to get like maybe another regeneration LF, or maybe towards the anniversary, where we might get a super powerful regeneration character. The tag needed, you know. And I like to see diversity in a game, so we can try different teams, right? You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But another one I want to look at is I feel like we only have, I think, 2 kinds of characters in this game for this guy right here. It's gonna be this guy Janemba. Now I believe this is the last Janemba that we got, because we only had got the red one, and then also this purple one, which is the OG one, which he has a Zenkai. You know, and I feel like Janemba, even though he wasn't canon in the show, right? Even though he was non-canon, I feel like this is such a really cool character. He's part of Regeneration. So look at his tags real quick while we're talking. Now he's part of Regeneration. He's part of Powerful Opponent. Also part of Satos from the movies. And Satos from the movies is literally one of the, I would say, definitely a top 10 team in the game, in the meta, as far as right now. You know, they've, you know, with Beast Gohan, Pan falling out the boost system and everything, they have fallen off just a little bit. Same thing with Ultra Gogeta, but they all can still contend. That's the thing people don't see. They still can contend. So the fact is that we don't even have an LF version of this guy. You know, we're nearly 5 years in. It's pretty insane. You know, it's pretty insane. I feel like because Dokkan even has an LF Janemba. There's a lot of cards that Dokkan has that Legends don't. And I feel like there's reasons why Legends don't release some characters yet. Because, you know, Legends is more PvP based compared to Dokkan. But I feel like this guy would be awesome. You know, I literally watched the movie, him and Ultra Gogeta. That was literally, like, that fight, well, that literally wasn't a fight scene. You know, he died, but, you know, the fight scene with him and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, yeah, that was tight. I love the fight. I love the movie itself, but I feel like we could definitely use an LF Janemba, because we're 5 years in the game, right? So I feel like this year we're gonna see some, hopefully more diverse, you know, LFs, 1% Sparkins, because, well, Legends, you know, if I'm being honest, Future is the main buff team in the game. You know, if, you know, they don't leave Future alone, probably leave it alone for a few months, you know, a couple months, and then they'll right back to it and give it another buff. So it's like the most, I guess, fan favorite picked team. But besides Janemba, right? Also, I want to see, let's click off of this. I want to see a Kefla. Now I want to see a Kefla in the game, because Kefla is something I feel like she is not, now in my opinion, she is not ultra worthy, right? But I feel like Kefla could be definitely a unit that is LF worthy, you know, with all the super attacks that she had in the Tournament of Power. I feel like she definitely needs a little bit more love. I don't know if I can find her down here. Well, I found one of her. This is the Zenkai one. This one did recently get a Zenkai, if I'm not, yes, okay. Now I am liking this new AI update where they have this where you can show people like this. Basically, it's like tags of certain things, right? So you have all this armored strike attacks, all that stuff. But yeah, like I was saying, Kefla is something, you know, she fought Goku what, Super Saiyan God form, or was it Super Saiyan Blue? It was one of those forms. And then she eventually fought, you know, UI Goku. She is a character that I feel like, you know, they just gave Hit a you know, an Ultra. They gave us LF MVP 17, which was about, what, 2 months ago. So, you know, I feel like within these next 2 months they could possibly give us something like that. You know, that'd be another universe rep buff, and also another tournament power, you know, universe survival saga, USS. But I feel like the tag itself is definitely, it's already much better with Hit. You got Hit in it, you got MVP 17, you know. Then we also have the Revival UI. He's not a bad unit, but I feel like he's a little iffy, but he is definitely not a bad unit. Now, besides that, I feel like this is an unpopular opinion, but I feel like a lot of people are gonna say this. Goatense. Yes, because we don't have not one LF Goatense version, and I feel like Super Saiyan 3. So here's what I think. I feel like we could get a Super Saiyan 1, the Super Saiyan 3 Transformer Goatense. That would be cool, you know. Or maybe we can get a version of where he's in like base form of Goatense, and then if you pop his main, maybe he transforms, you know. Or maybe, or what I was gonna say, maybe they give us like a Trunks and Goten, right? Tag assisted, and then main ability. You pop that, then he transforms into Goten. They show the whole fusion animation. That'd be cool. I feel like that'd be cool. They've already given us Rose with his scythe, which is already cool enough. A lot of people asked for that when we finally got this character in the game. But I feel like this guy definitely could use a little bit more love. I don't remember. I think this is the last update for this dude. With that Goatense, we do have I'm not entirely sure, but I believe that we do have a Super Saiyan Goatense in the game, which would be this one over here. Like I said, you know, they can show love to both of those characters. You know, they can give us a Transformer one from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 3, or maybe, you know, like I said before, have them fuse. But I feel like that character in general, he is something that I feel like, you know, they're kids and everything, but it'd be a buff to would he be in Sun Family? I think he would. No, he wouldn't. He'd be in Fusions. So that'd be a buff to Fusions. Yeah. So it'd be Fusions, the Fusion Warriors, and then a buff to Super Saiyan 3. And then that'd be another Hybrid Saiyan buff. You know, we haven't got that. Well, we have technically with Trunks, the free to play one. And then with also another Trunks that we're getting again. So that'd be another one. But I feel like they could definitely show that so much more love, right? Because at the end of the day, you know, there's a lot of characters in this game that don't have certain versions. Some don't even have 1% sparklings. So, pretty crazy, you know. But another opinion, you know, a lot of people are going to be like, well, this is all over the place, it doesn't fit with the meta. That's kind of like, this video is not supposed to fit with the meta, right? This video is literally for, you know, us literally just talking about stuff that they could actually add in the game. But same thing for Beerus. Not even just Beerus. Any god of destruction. Like literally. We have not seen any version. Yeah, we have not. The last one was Champa, if I'm being honest. And he's not very usable now. So the thing is, they need to give us more diversity. You know, this would be a cool character. They'd be cool. I don't know the other God of Destruction's names, but if they added them in the game, that'd be cool. Super's been over for what, like 4 years now, right? 4 or 5 years now. So, you know, they definitely can actually release these characters in the game. They're just preserving them, I'm thinking. Maybe they'll save them for a special celebration, for the anniversary, festival, or maybe some special campaign, right? But they definitely need a version of this guy. Give us another version of this guy. They gave him a Zenkai and everything, but I don't think he does have a plat. But his plat, it doesn't help him. You know, his Zenkai isn't very good either. So we need a whole new revamp to this character in general. You know, we need a new version. There was a Champa, there was a different God of Destruction, something that's diversity. They'll be in God Key. They'll be in they'd be in God Key, powerful opponent, and then they should be in God of Destruction. And you see right here, well, this says Beerus Saga, so this is like an episode. But that'd be dope. That would be dope. You know, I feel like it definitely would. But besides that, you know, we're gonna go ahead and move on to our anniversary units. So, you know, I feel like this is the most popular opinion. And we're going to talk about the Ultras first. First things first. You already know the boy. Ultra Vegeta Blue. We thought we was going to get this guy for Festival a couple months ago. And we did not get this guy. We got Ultra Vegeta Blue, which that dude, he's insane. Trust. He's not in the power. No, he's not in the boost system, but trust, he's still that guy. I think it's time for us to get this Ultra Vegeta Blue. Yes, we did just get Rose, but 2 months down the line, you know, like I said, like they always buff future. So I feel like the next, like I said, the next monthly LFs are gonna be something different. And then around the festival time, we might get a future buff, probably one. There's gonna be a fusion warrior in it regardless. It's either this guy, or I would say Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, because he needs it. You know, he's still usable, but he's getting a little old, right? So Ultra Vegeta Blue is literally the biggest hype unit that everybody been talking about, right? Sorry about that, guys. But I feel like, you know, when this Vegeta Blue, this LF one released, cover changing wasn't really a thing back then. So he could really just combo and combo and combo, and it was literally insane. You know, when this guy got released, he was so good because he could combo and then draw another strike card, combo, draw another strike card. It was insane. And his blue card hit pretty hard. So this dude was running the PvP meta without even knowing that he was running the PvP meta, if that makes sense, right? But another unit that I want to see, a lot of people, like I said, this is another fan favorite, but it definitely has to come into the game eventually, right? So if we can find this guy, should be down here. But a lot of people have been talking about Vegeta Blue, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and then also, you know, people were talking about giving the Ultra Super Saiyan Vegeta. Okay, I can't find this guy, so we're just gonna put red because I know he's red, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows it now. We're looking for an Ultra Father Son Kamehameha Team Gohan. Now, they could do a lot of things with this unit if they wanted to. They could leave him in his Super Saiyan 2 form when you start the battle, or they can have him transform like any other transforming unit, you know. And this guy right here, boy oh boy, if you know, I don't have his Zenkai, but before he even got a Zenkai, the OGs remember this. When this, you know, when this guy was out, trust, hybrids was running PvP. It's kind of like that. They were running PvP for so long. It was kind of like when the droids, which was last year, they ran PvP for what, like, it was 4 to 6 months between that time range. Even out the boost system, they still were running PvP. Same thing for this guy. And the way they made this guy, he was insane. Like I said, like, if we get an Ultra Father Son Kamehameha Gohan, people are gonna be happy. Same thing for Vegeta Blue, because I don't think he doesn't have a lot of love in this game. Dokkan gives him more love than in this game, if I'm being honest. But we definitely could use another Father Son Kamehameha. You know, they've already given him a Zenkai. They gave him a Plat as well for the Cell Saga. So there's not much more they can do but give him another variant of an Ultra. So, you know, I feel like that is something that they can definitely look at and possibly just consider, right? Nothing wrong with it. But the next unit I'm going to look at, find them down here, I feel like this would be cool. This is definitely worthy of anniversary wise. What if they gave us an LF Tag Gamma 1 and 2? I feel like that'd be something cool, because let's think about this for a second. We don't have a variant of them, right? These guys got released close to about a year ago now, because they got released a little bit before the movie started, while everybody else got released, you know, a couple months down the line for Legends. But these guys, you know, they had some super attacks in that movie, especially I think it was Gamma 1 that did that super attack, where it was the one where he self-destruct, that can be worthy of an LF. You know, that definitely can. You know, there's so much that they can use from the movie to create this character, and I feel like it's definitely anniversary or celebration wise worthy. You know, if not now, maybe Legends Festival. You know, this of course will be buffing up androids, because they are androids. That's literally what they have inside of some movies. So that'll be buffing up both of those. So that's a W for both of those tags. We'll get that. But I feel like that'd be something cool. You know, that's just my opinion. You know, I feel like they definitely can do that. Now, another person I want to look at is Orange Piccolo. He's not in the game. He's not in the game, but we do have a picture right here we can look at. This man's beautiful face. Now, a lot of people were kind of iffy about him not being released with Beast Gohan and Pan, and instead they gave us the Power Awakening Piccolo, which I'm pretty sure almost have him 14 stars, and his slice damage, well, not his damage, but his slice resistance is horrible. So he's not even usable. But if they give us this guy right here, you know, that'd be great. That would be awesome. This is anniversary unit, you know, this is anniversary unit hype, because if they want to save him all the way to Legends Festival, I don't think they want to. I feel like anniversary, we're gonna get him either in part 1 or part 2, either one of the parts. Now I could be wrong, you know, I could be wrong, but I feel like this is the best time for Legends to do that. Then this would be regeneration buff, titles from the movie buff. What else would he be? I'm pretty sure he would be on a powerful opponent since he's in Orange Piccolo form. I could be wrong. You know, they can change up the tags if they want. But yeah, that's what I think. You know, this guy is awesome. I feel like they'll make this guy probably a defensive type, seeing how much of a tank he is in the movie. You know, and yeah, that's pretty much what I think. You know, I had another opinion also. What if they bring us an LF, a tag Goku and Frieza from Tournament of Power? You know, it's the same thing. That unit is not in this game at all. We don't have an LF version of that. That's what they deserve, an LF version. You know, no 1% sparking. We don't want that. You know, I was hoping maybe they would release that for Festival, but they gave us something else. Tad 4s and Trunks and Vegeta. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I think. Let me know what you guys think personally down in the comment section down below. I love to hear it, you know. Ask any questions, I'll freely respond to them. And yeah, you know, your boy's back. So, that being said, everyone have a blessed day. It's your boy JB. I'm out.